Dumpty Dumpty Dum. Right, this seems to be working. Just trying to figure out how I can see the chat and things, which I might not be able to do. Ah, there we go, we're plugged in. It's given me a dashboard, which I'm just trying to look at. Let's have a look. What are we doing here then? Cool, there we go. Alright, so we currently have, I'm putting the draw up there at the moment, just because hopefully no games have started yet, but obviously they have, in that, in fact that, oh hello, so we currently have, mute him, putting the draw up there at the moment, just because, there we go. So, so the top game actually there has already finished, the DB Glomhavens against the Plumes Epaulettes. It was just coincidence that it happened to be the first game, I think. So, but that was a draw. Dark Elves against. Let's get rid of him. There we go. And let's zoom out there a bit. There we go. No, let's zoom in a bit more. No, let's not do that. Can we zoom? Oh, was that what that works? That works? That was something like that works, doesn't it? No, it doesn't work. Let's choose a zoom. There we go, perfect size. And then we should be able to make that a bit bigger. Is that working? Something like that. Anyway, so that top game has already. No, the top game in the bottom division was a draw anyway. So let's see if any games have started yet. So let's go to current games. So what I'm going to try and do here is go to leave tournaments. Here we go. So so loads have started. Right. So we're going to pick a couple of games and see if we can stream those and talk about them a bit. So what have we got? Which games was I going to try and get? So let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, I was going to go at that one. Alright, okay, cool. That's quite a nice one. It's got some spectators. That was the High Elf against Wood Elf game. So that will be a good one to get up. And I was going to watch Diomlord, see how he gets on, see if the Lizard Men could take him down. And I was going to watch Jaqueiro's Dwarfs, actually. That could be quite fun. So we should be able to get a few games going, is the idea. So let's have a look. Oh, excellent. I've got some going. Right, so let's turn off the draw. And I've got loads of windows here, so let's get rid of some of those. And this one, yeah, this is the one I wanted. So it's elves against other elves, and it's zoomed in quite a lot for some reason. Slightly troublesome. Maybe if I move it onto here, it'll be less zoomed in. There we go. Cool, so what have we got here? Oh, damn it. I should have looked before we started. I did say it would be high scoring, but in fact it's already 3-0. It's nice one. So that is 3-0 to the Wood Elves already. So Valen is getting spanked in round 1, which I'm sure he's loving. Alright, let's skip, see if we can find another game. Let's get these fired up. I should be able to fire up a few. Obviously what I didn't take into account was the fact that you can see the you should be able to see the scores before you start. Apologies for the cough. It's going to be a thing that's happening occasionally. So what have we got here then? So we should be able to flick from that one to that one, and all we need to do is get it in the right place. So what have we got now? Lockdown Eagles, fantastic. So we've got, so let's actually go to, I have to add a new one for that one. Here we go, and let's try that one. That one, yeah, cool. So we've got a third game now going. So obviously this is trying this out, so this may be a complete disaster. Right, so let's turn that one off. Right, so here we have a 0-0. So let's stick with this one for a wee bit and see how this one goes. So this is Diomlord, who is one of the better Italian coaches. Had the pleasure of playing him at the World Cup, actually. It's one of the reasons why I thought I'd check in. So that's his Undead on the left against Lizards on the right. So it looks like there's already a seriously injured ghoul, which might cause somewhat problems. See what happened to him. He was blocked in turn 3 by General. Cool. So we have a skink on the ball, predictably enough. 1, 2, 3, 4 skinks. We've got a load of block. Oh, we've got tackle. Interesting. So we've got and that was the one who took out the ghoul. Nice. I wonder if it was tackle that was used to do that. So we've got block. So we've got block there. Block. Anything on the Croxagore? No. So just, oh, interesting. We're going to go random skills on, no. So what skills have we got? So not very many skills, basically. So block, tackle, block. Block, tackle, block. Only 3 skills for the lizards. I haven't really looked very much at the rule set, but it might have been helpful if I did. So that's nice, getting the Croxagore on the other ghoul, so both ghouls are trapped in there now. Presumably just going to run these skinks down here and then just make a little camp down here, which will be good stuff. Cool. Right, so I was just typing. I shouldn't really do that. Let's concentrate on one thing at a time. Probably is a good idea. So yeah, doing a bit of punching before moving the skink, sensible. Although I wouldn't have hit him in that he's now blocked off his own run down. So maybe he's not going to run down this one, or maybe that was a mistake. Could have gone either way there, really. Slightly unfortunate. All right, let's do. So while this is happening, I'll keep this going, but I'll have a look at sort of an around the grounds thing. We haven't got any other games completed yet, apart from that one that kicked off early. Oh yes, we have. We've got another draw. We've got another draw in Europe B. Let's have a look at current games, see if there's any big ones going on at the moment. Any big scores? So we got the 3-0 obviously with the Wood Elves. It's gone to 4-0 now to F13 against Valen. So that's going to be probably the biggest scoring in the first round, unless the Skaven manage to destroy the Halflings. Let's see if the Halfling game has started yet. No. So there's only a Halfling game going on in Black's box. The 2 Halfling games in this round have not started. Cool, so what just happened here? So he ran the skinks through into the middle, which is fairly safe. There's going to be not much dodging out going on. Not much dodging out going on here. And it looks really solid now. I guess there's the 4-up dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's really safe even from that ghoul as well. Which is excellent. Cool. So that's going to be fairly That's going to be fairly quiet now. I think this game, certainly for the next few turns, I can't see anything super mega exciting happening. Oh, hello, knocked out skink, and he's tagged the skink there as well. But I think that's going to be anything that's going to be able to happen. But I suppose that could cause difficulties if... Nice half dice against the crocs there with the block. And he can dodge out, he can get in the way. But he's got these... So in terms of being able to clear out that mummy, he's got this Saurus loose down here. Cool, let's see what else is going on. Still no halflings? Yeah, so the halflings haven't turned up yet. It's only 10 o'clock actually, so this is the time when the games are supposed to be starting. So welcome to those people who are joining for the first time. This is the very first ever NAF live thing. I need to get the hang of typing and talking at the same time, multitasking there. Cool, so he's run the skink down to there now, is what's going on here. And yeah, so obviously using that Saurus to clear out the mummy, and then he should be able to get him down there. I'm just wondering if he's going to be able to get much support, or if he's just going to have to run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So even if he runs to there, he can't get... Can't get completely away from the ghoul, which is a bit of a shame for him. So I suppose he could use this Saurus to block the hole, potentially. That's going to be an interesting one. Or he might just be forced to score. So it could be more interesting than I thought it was going to be. Let's stick with this game for a bit then, see what's going to go on there. Or he could bring the skink back to here as well as the other option. Oh, that was risky. So, was that a non-block? Yes, that was a non-block. That could have been horribly badly wrong. So is he going to score with the skink now? Let's see how this one goes. He is scored. Right, okay, 4 turns to score back, 2 rerolls. Were there any KOs? There was 1 KO, so Low Life has stayed unconscious. Low Life was a skink, so he's down to 10 players, defending with 10. Ah, there we go, messed it up. No, I think that's a little bit harsh on himself. But yeah, moving that first skink was probably not ideal. We're going to clear out the first one first. I wasn't sure of that. So that could be, this could be an interesting 4 turns here now. Especially if it might depend on the kickoff table a bit. So that'll be good. Seeing what happens if I move that over to there. Right, let's see what's going on in these other games. Right, so there was a dwarf game that I'm looking at as well, so let's jump over to that one. Let's turn. So I've basically got 3 games on the go at a time. So if I turn that one off and turn that one on, there we go. Right, so this game is dwarfs. No, it's not. That's dwarfs against high elves. 4-1 now. How exciting! But we won't turn that one on. We'll turn that one on. So this one, no, sorry. I thought I had a dwarf game going. No, maybe not. Right, what's this one then? So this is the Charisma Dodgers. Let's flick to that one and see what's going on with that one. Oh, that is the one. Right, so let's close that one. Because that was confusing me. And this one is dwarfs. I was just getting confused. Right, so this one is Jakero against Star Jump. Dwarfs against Wood Elves. So no any damage yet. 1 KO dwarf is the only damage so far, which Jakero can't be very pleased about. Wood Elves on the ball. Let's see who received. No, because it's a live game, can't go all the way back. I'm used to doing replays, obviously, where you can skip back all the way. So I'm just gonna put this one in the right place because I can't see what's going on all over the place. There we go. There we go. All right, so we should just be able to flick between them now. There we go. Right, let's get another game up. So let's refresh. Oops, sorry. There we go. Have a bit of. That's the Dwarf Wood Elf action's probably not going to be that interesting for the moment. So let's get back to here. So what did we get there as a kickoff result? Kickoff result is Blitz. Right, okay, interesting. Can he get anything good from this? Can he get the skink under the ball? Is he going to try and get the skink under the ball, or is it better just to ignore the Blitz? Obviously, the Croxagore getting into contact with a zombie. That's best we got there. I think I might have been tempted to blitz the zombie first and then put the Croxagore in touch with the ghoul. Blitzed. Yes, he did the blitz down that side. Yeah, I'd have been tempted to blitz that side, I think, first. But there we go. Is that? So Zeiss was the one that got blocked. So he blitzed a zombie, which I don't think I'd have done. There we go. I'm not very good necessarily, so you can ignore what I think. Right, let's have a look if the halflings have started. I want to see some halfling fun in the first round. Yeah, so we got. Where's the games then? So we've got the one going in black box, and let's see if we can find the one. There we go, Dungeon Donut Shop. Right, let's get him up there. So this is the halfling against Skaven one. I'm not sure I've got the guts to watch the. Oops, is that opening? No, not yet. That one is opening. Cool. Right, let's see what's going on here then. Right, okay, so we do have some halflings. Let's just flick in on the Discord, see if anything good is going on there. Oh, no, that's not the Discord. So Purple Goo's doing a great job in Discord and is just checking that people are working. So if anything's not there, then you can always pop into the Discord, and there's loads of people in the commentary thing in Discord as well. I've got it muted because it was distracting me, but I might unmute it. And I've got the whole thing quiet, so that's cool. So in fact I might leave that one so that it gives the. There we go. All right. So where are we? So. So that's going to be a bit tricky for the undead to. With the blitz action, obviously. Right, let's skip across to some halfling fun. Because if we got that. Here we go. So we got the halflings is the dark scavengers or the rats against Arasnaroth with Dungeon Donut Shop. What skills has he gone for then? So he's got grab on both the trees, which is cool in case they get rooted and need to keep their friends close and their enemies closer. He's got block on a hefty, which is cool. Block on both hefties. Right, okay, so we've got two blodging pieces there, which is fun. Let's see if anyone's chatting in there. And we've got a blitz. We've got a blitz for the Skaven. Oh, it's always not very nice. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Not very fair on the halflings. Alright, let's see what's going on with those others. So, that's bad news for the halflings. they do need the run of the green really. Right, what's going on here? So the Wood Elves haven't scored yet, but are just going to make hay down there. Nothing very much going on with that one. The Rats are obviously blitzing, and let's see what's going on here. And right, so let's stick back to the undead. So, oh, it's exciting. Is that a blodger on the ball? It is a blodger on the ball. Reroll, pushback, pushback. Oh, so that was the tackle Croxigor hitting the 4 dice on the ghoul there. Flicked that back nicely to that one. So let's stick with that one for a bit. See if anything revolves. So he's got 3 turns after this actually. And it's possible he could make some progress because we've got all the Croxigors caught up. Well, 2 of the Croxigors caught. Not really. Yeah. So they've all moved. So there's a definite possibility for some progress up the top here. Still got 1 reroll left for the undead. No rerolls left for the lizards. That was the last one of those. Pretty cool. Alright, let's see if the other halfling game has started. So I'm not sure. I wonder if that dwarf game is going to be interesting. Probably not, people said. As one. Alright, yeah, brilliant. So, power down the Saurus. So the ghoul is now free to move. It could potentially... No, it couldn't. No, I was going to say he could push this white, obviously, but can't do that. So he's going to push one of these. Saurus is down, so doesn't need to worry about pushing the Saurus away from anyone. So it's just a case of how to get round this big guy here, and you don't need to because you can just go through the skink. Interesting. Alright, okay, well my money's on Dungeonbowl to score on this one then. It was one of those unhelpful blitzes, I think, where you got slightly out of position. So still the possibility of getting the Crocs onto the ghoul potentially, but good stuff there. Did the Rats get anything from there? So they did the blitz. So it's all down to the pickup really. So let's watch this halfling game for a wee bit, see where their first turn goes. So we've got Deep Root on the line there. I do like the Deep Root figure. It's got no hair for some reason, or the others have got helmets or hair or something. But the Deep Root is hairless, so we're hoping that they clear those guys out. Cool, slight intermission there. Right, here we go, here's the pickup. Oh no, it's not the blitz, it's the blitz. So he's going to try and take out the gutter runner, who doesn't have block, and the hefty does have block. But that's only a 2 dice, and is there any diving tackle? There is a diving tackle there, so you might want to blitz that one, and then get him to there, so that he's still on the diving tackle action. But this is hairy times for the halflings. Hairy times for the rats as well. I've got a few more people watching now. 2 or 3. I wonder if I count as one of those people. Probably not. It's all down to the pickup, really. Very exciting. Well, not all down to the pickup, obviously. What's going on here? A bit of walloping. Many pushbacks. One rat went out there. Was killed. Nice. Good hit. Steady Joe. Not so steady now. Right, so what is this guy going to achieve is the question. So I'm not going to flick off until the pickup has been managed. Oh, drops the ball, uses a reroll. Hey, he's got the ball. Fantastic. So we've got a blodger on the ball. Not seen a build with 2 block halflings before. Probably just my lack of playing halflings. Oh, I could cheer that one. Stick some happiness in there. Cool, halflings on the ball and no danger there. So let's flick back to the undead game to see if Dungeonbowl has scored. Oh, it's looking hairy. Fantastic. So let's stick with this one. Where are we? So the undead have just started their game. Just need to potentially push the Croxagore away. See what happens here. Or is he just going to blitz out? Hope for the POW on the... hasn't even got blocks, so both time would do it potentially. Then we have to be a 4-up dodge away. Doing some other stuff first. Wonder if any of it matters. He's got 2 turns left to score actually. There's the POW. Fantastic. Right. Well, that was easy. So yeah, so blitzes away and can just run down there and do some stuff now. Just needs to get into a safe position, but that's fairly easy. Or he might even score. You never know. But I think that's fairly straightforward. Let's see how the halflings are getting on. Halflings still got the ball. Fantastic. And what's going on here? So the Wood Elves scored. Dwarves have got 2 turns left to score back in, which is possible. Any dead people? No dead elves at all yet, and the dwarf came back. So easy there. Ah, sorry, I flicked off. How silly. Cool. Right, so I on the Facebook stream for some reason I was I flicked off onto. I was replying to Gaz's comment, and that was all it was showing me. So. C'est la vie. Right, so we've got some dwarf action here. To recap, we've got the Skaven. Oh, Skaven double skull. Let's see what happened there. So yeah, didn't use. Oh, so double skull and didn't use his reroll because he's only got 1. Or is he going to use it? Is that still happening? He's still deciding. That's cool. Still deciding and decided not to use it. Cool. Right, so the halflings can make some progress up the pitch now, which we are celebrating about. Let's cheer that. We like the halflings around here. So this is Rodville against Erasnaroth. If you want to join that one, you can always cheer and boo along. I haven't got the sounds turned on this one because it's been because if you have more than one fumble game going, then it would get super confusing. Right, so let's assume then that the halflings are going to do pretty well with that one. Let's flick back to the undead game, and the undead. Oh, he just scored in that one. Right, rather than trying to make it safe, because the lizards have only got 1 turn to score back, which is possible. No rerolls though, so a little tricky. So Dungeonbowl in a commanding position on that one, which is fantastic. Right, how are the dwarfs getting on? Dwarfs have got 2 turns to score. What was it was a weather change. It's now very sunny. Don't think that's going to have much of an impact. He has got 2 turns, so the ball's in a useful place at least. But he does need to basically get a runner somewhere into this half, which would be challenging, I think. Let's see if he manages that one. And while we're seeing if he manages that one, let's see what other games we got going. Let's see if the other halfling game has started. Basically, in round 1, it's a good idea to see. The other one has started. Fantastic. So we have against Chaos Dwarfs. So let's fire that one up. That may be a bit of a bloodbath, so may not go too far. Oh, I've just found a goblin one as well. And that could be a win, actually, because... Who knows? Who knows? Let's get some goblins going as well, and let's have a bit of a stunty focus for a little while. Oh, interesting, because we've got some ice. Ice for halflings. I don't think halflings like ice very much. He's got the ball. Great news. Right, oh, sorry, you couldn't see that one. Right, so what have we got now? So let's go to... Under capture 2 is the Skaven. That one is there. Right, going to need to add a couple more windows, I think. Yep. So what have we got there? Cool. We've got some ice now. So this is the... need to find a way of keeping track of what's going on here. But we've got Chaos Dwarfs against Halflings. Let's rename that one for the moment. Cool, and let's turn that one off because it's in the way. Right, okay, so in this Halfling game, quite a different build, I think, possibly. Let's have a look. So he's got the catchers with sure feet, who he's kept off the pitch so he doesn't die. We've got a nice Pavia Blood Bowl League thing going on over here. What's we got? We've got Deep Root again. Yep, Deep Root again. This time we got another sure feet catcher, sure feet in the ice. Boo! So that is Blizzard, obviously. Which doesn't affect the throw teammate, but it does affect the go for it. So he's got Block Tree this time. Yeah, cool. Block Tree there. And Halfling's on the ball. We already have one player out. We've got a dead Chaos Dwarf, which is tremendous. Let's give them a cheer. Dead Chaos Dwarf. Give them a cheer to say that we are watching. Yeah, it's a good idea, obviously, to paint a bit while you're watching the stream. Hopefully, the chat's keeping people entertained. So we just had a block on the ball, and we're going to get another one now. Both down this time. Chaos Dwarf, the Blitzer, he didn't take the both down. Oh, shocking. I think I'd have definitely taken the both down there. Obviously, the Halfling is somewhat in a bit of trouble, so there's plenty of time to go. I can stick with this game for a bit, see if the catcher can get out in his next turn. Needs to avoid the tackle, obviously, but it's entirely possible the ball will be on the ground in the not too distant future, would be my guess. While we're just waiting for the Chaos Dwarfs to finish off their turn, let's see what's going on in the other games. So this is the Lizards. Yeah, nothing very much happening there. Just going to rename that one. And then around the grounds, we've got the Skaven. Ball is still firmly in the Halfling's hands in this one, and this is a Blodger one. And let's see how the Dwarves are getting on down there. The Dwarves had 2 turns to score. Can't actually see that one very well. Let's have a look. So the people are... Oh, this could be exciting, actually. So there is a scoring threat within range. Fantastic. Let's have a look. Not that one. His handoff made it. The runner, here we go. This is going to be a marvellous 2-turn score. Handed off to the runner. One. Very exciting. Well, good 2-turn score. And impressive timing by me as well. Managed to skip back just as that happened. Fantastic. So we have a 1-all, and that could be quite a fun game, so we'll stick with that one. I'm just going to rename that one in the thing, which obviously we don't know to do it. Dwarf. Right, so we've got 4 games on the go at the moment. We've got the Chaos Dwarfs against the Flings in the snow. And the ball is still in Halfling hands. He's just made it free. Fantastic. So look, what's he gonna do with it now then? The trees have come backwards to help, which is a bit of a shame. Deep Root's still up with the action. Just need to make a couple of dodges out. This Chaos Dwarf being a bit of a pain because he's putting tackle on both of these guys now. I think I'd have been tempted to hang the halflings out with the trees potentially for a bit longer and bring Deep Root back, but obviously good to make progress up the pitch. But he's not going to be able to protect this guy very well. Has Deep Root moved yet? Tricky to tell sometimes on the icy background. Right, I'm just going to sign off for a bit because there's a possible need for a step in. Here we go. Yep, cool. Let's so bear with me a minute. I will leave you with the what shall I leave you with? I'll leave you with the ice game for a bit. I think wherever that one's gone. Oh yeah, there's that one. Right, so I'll leave you that one for a bit. Linus wants to play. Okay, just choose quickly, okay? Well, if you come down, then I can talk to you about it, can't I? You want to come in here then? You logged in. And stuff.
Got my
exciting. You made a team, have you?
I know what team I'm going for.
What are you going for?
Norse.
Did you look at the skill set?
No.
Right, let's do that on here.
Let's get our bread, gamer.
What?
Do you want to get that bread?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you want to get that bread?
Still don't know what you're talking about.
You know, that bread.
Let's check the rules. What team are you going to use?
I just said Norse, I think.
Oh, did you? Cool. Norses. Right, where's the rules?
Press the NAF champs. If that's still on. Which probably isn't.
No, it's not. Sorry, I should have told you that.
That's cool. This will be the replacement for NAF champs.
Can find the rules. Ah, here we go. Rule set, team building rules. Right, so Norse. Yeah, tier 1.
What does that mean?
So you get 3 normal skills on day 1, 3 normal skills on day 2.
Exactly like NAF champs.
And how many is it? 1100? Yes, 1100. So it is enough champs, yeah. Right, so can I go on there?
No, I'm just wait.
Just go to fumble, please.
Yeah, I know.
Can I do it?
It's not working.
Can I do it?
No, because it won't be any quicker if you do it.
It will,
if I do it.
because I've done it lots of times before.
Well, this is not really quicker if you click on Chrome than if I.
Why are you talking to me now? Why is it being slow?
My fumble is. Luckily, it's this, no. You just tried to do lots of things at once.
I didn't.
Well, we tried to log on really quickly and then open Chrome really quickly and click on Fumble.
Do you want to get power lead?
Dad wants to set up if you want to go to my team. It's
Cool.
what is it?
I don't know.
Day 1 is 2 ults with wrestle and a leader thrower. Day 2 is line with kick and 2 line with kick, mighty blow, berserker, frenzy berserker. 2 berserkers, 2 ults, 2
Sorry, I'm not really listening. Just go and get power lead and you can do it.
Managed to find some antihistamine type stuff in the instructions. That's good. One day. Figure that out. So I'm feeling really rotten. Really uncomfortable.
What's team called, Linus?
What?
What's your team?
Come back to that.
You can't.
Oh yeah, you can't. Don't name it for me. Can we, I can't.
It doesn't matter at all.
It does matter, Dad. It does.
Let's see you later.
I love you. I'm sorry, I'm doing it last minute.
I will call it.
Is Lawrence managing to play then?
Yeah.
Oh, how come?
Quickly. Can I tell you later? Someone dropped out. Quickly.
Bayside Warriors. B-A-Y side and then Warriors. Go.
Oh, nice. I know she's not dressed.
No, because I didn't think I'd have to do anything today.
Bayside.
Bayside. As in by the day.
Right, do you care about names of players? What are you having, Snow Troll?
Oh no.
Wolf?
Yes.
So I tend to just mash the keyboard for names if that's right.
Wait.
Because we're doing it quickly. You can
Okay.
rename them later.
Sure. Yeah, I can, can't I?
I think. 2 wolves? 2
Yeah,
berserkers?
2 berserkers. It's quite effective at naming players.
Who else?
2 catchers, yeah. His name is just Phlegm Sound and
Throwers?
1. Oh, that's a very loud name.
Lineman?
5. Listen, you good.
It's quite high. Is that it?
Who else of his name either?
Right, so how that's going.
His
How many
name.
rerolls?
3. I think Appo if it works.
So you can have, remember you've got 11 players, you've got 4 linemen. Do you want another lineman?
Oh
or
yes, I would like another lineman. Wait, how much is it?
You can have
Is it
another lineman or an Appo.
ditch a catcher and then a lineman and so we want 1 catcher and then a lineman and an Appo.
Does that work?
Yes. 2 linemen and an Appo, actually. What?
You give them random skills. I'll pick do that in a minute. Alright, choose your skills.
What do you mean?
I'll show you in a minute.
What was it? Magic Blow. Frenzy.
He's got frenzy already.
Oh no, not frenzy. Tackle.
Oh, it's Lance making his last play.
Yeah.
Stepping in, aren't I? An absolute trooper.
For who?
Somebody hasn't turned up.
Okay.
Right, and then
Right, so just random.
Berserker block. Just go for next week block. Okay. No, right, okay, you have to change it to not Berserker. Something going on.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
no.
you've got catch.
That's the
Change that.
alignment.
Was it? With what? No.
Save! Let us begin!
Dad, is the OBS doing it?
Wait, excuse me. Yes, it is. It's streaming. You can chat if you like.
Oh, I don't.
Okay. Well, you've been on video for a bit.
Interesting. Why is it streaming? And what is it streaming?
You just gotta wait now. Okay. Where is it streaming? Facebook Live.
Why is it streaming?
Why is it streaming?
Correct.
Do you want to say hello?
No.
Okay, cool. Alright, see what's going down here. Right, let's turn him back on. Oh, I do him back on.
This is the middle ad Discord. This is the this is a really lovely fruit chat, banana, apple,
Alright, so Linus is joining now. It's very exciting. Right, let's see where we are on the games. Alex, do you want to see how this works? It's quite fun. So I've got 4 games on the go, basically.
You're playing 4 games?
No,
At
I'm
one
watching.
time?
Shh.
You're playing
So-
4 games at one time?
Yes, I'm that awesome.
Probably.
So basically, I've got. Right. So these is Chaos Dwarfs against Halflings. So I checked in on the Halfling games in round 1 just to see how they went. One of them is against Chaos Dwarfs. Pouring rain. How exciting! Halflings received, but then got turned over, and I've just gone 1-0 down. So then I have. This is an undead player. Against lizards. And it looks like the undead have got a safe. So we went 1-1 in the first half, and now he looks fairly safe in the second half as well. But he's a decent player, so I wanted to check in what was going on there. This is Skaven against Halflings. So it's looking alright. He's still got the ball. He's got the ball on a blodger. But there's a load of Skaven in the way between him and the end zone. So that's somewhat problematic. The other problem is that Hefty's on the ball rather than a throwable player. So high risk there. And then we've got a Dwarf against Wood Elf game where the Wood Elf scored, but the Dwarf scored back in 2 turns,
very nice.
which was quite fun. So let's see what's going on there. Right, be gentle. Right, so have you got the game? So have you got the game sorted? Cool. Game name, round 1. Excellent. Okay.
So like, how do we do this?
So go to home.
Oh yes, I remember this. So
Click resume. Why are you at an angle? Click keep. I'm just want your. It doesn't matter. Click on the Java, and then wait. Laptop's over there, and you're over here, and so then why don't you just move your chair along so that you're in front of the laptop? Watch out for his toes. It would. Just providing top tips
Did
for
somebody
learners.
say toes?
Hello, Alex. You do want to join, really? Oh, Alex, can you do the laundry, please? Cool. So if anyone wants, so obviously I'm going to have to spectate that game.
You don't have to.
No, that's fine.
I've got no idea that they only had one runner. I'm not sure whether the calculations are wrong there.
All right. Cool. So dwarfs on the ball. And what's going on up here? So I don't think that Chaos Dwarf halfling game. I suppose they might go for a throw. Let's see how Pete's getting on. Pete is the reigning NAF championship, reigning NAF tournament winner.
Dad, are my skills supposed to show up in here?
Yeah. Oh no, not there. So go into Java. Is it not loaded yet?
Yeah, it is. Just waiting for him.
Oh, I see. Oh, right. No, they don't show on there. Or do they?
Remove that from the taskbar. Pause that.
You don't need that on there, do you? Yeah. You can always move it up further up as well, if it's helpful. You can scroll it up like that.
All the way to the top. Oh, that's good. Thing.
Right, so what I think we will do here is get rid of the Chaos Dwarf game, 'cause I don't think that's going to go well. And let's stick that onto... No, not that one. Not that one. Is that one opened yet? Where's my Pete W? Right, let's close the Chaos Dwarf game. Pow. There we go, Pete W. Excellent.
Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, no space. That's fine.
How's Pete getting on? Cool. So just had noticed that all the games have started in round one, which is very cool. Well done, Papagoo, for getting all that sorted. Last minute stand-in from my
Welcome.
sunny Jim.
Call me that. Oh, this is not fun.
Oh, so this is interesting. Oh, let's flick the goblins on. Right, so I think we can. Let's have a quick around the grounds. So it looks like the undead are fairly solid, to be honest. So I think we'll close that one. Obviously, you can go away and watch it yourself as well if you want to. And then we should be able to. We've got a goblin game going on where the goblins are winning, which is quite fun. So I thought we'd flick to that one. There we go.
That's cool.
Alright, so we have a goblins, where the goblins are winning against some high elves. Right, let's see what's going on down here.
Hella long time. I got my thrower on
Don't know. So yeah. Oh, can you turn the volume off, please? Or wear headphones. Right. So the goblins. Oh, so the goblins are receiving in second half in that one. So the question is, will the high elves be able to turn them over? All right. Let's see how else is happening.
Wait, it says I only got 3 overalls, but I've got leader. Dad?
Hold on. Double skulls, double skulls, double skulls. Right, let's see what's going on here then. Push back, push back. So, is the ball on the floor? So is he allowing the pushback? That's interesting. What's going on with this one? He's waiting to. I think he allowed. Yes, so he allowed the pushback onto the ball, which is interesting because that could bounce. Oh, it's just bounced into space. So the dark elf should be able to get the ball now. Ah. Oh no. Oh right. Okay. Yes. So not into space because the golem was there. Yeah, as he says. Yeah, useful bounce for Pete there. So 3 up, pick up, and then run away. So let's see what happens there. You've got 5-year-olds now.
Hell yeah.
So we're going to flick on to Linus's game, obviously. So let's see what's going on there. Here we go, dodge it out. 3 up, pick up, mix it with a 6. Look at that. Right, so it looks like Pete is going to run away with that ball now, and having turned it over. Right, so I think we can come off of Pete's game now, because I think that's going to be a done deal, he says. So let's see where we got to. And that immediately flicked onto Linus' game. Fantastic. So he's gone for Norse. He's gone for a Wrestle Ulfwerner. Which I think I read about somewhere. Rather exciting. But I can't provide too many tips because he's sitting behind me, so he'll be able to listen as to what I'm doing. So I'll just have to flick onto it occasionally. So let's flick off of that because it won't be that interesting. See how the goblins are getting on. So no high elf pressure on the ball as yet from the goblins. So that's that one. So we got three out elves, and then we got the bomber got sent off for the goblins.
Yeah, this is why I suggested a move go upstairs.
Okay, is this going to be some pressure on the ball now? Possibly not. Not if the goblins go in there. Not quite sure how the elves are going to turn them over at this point, because the elves are hiding back, and if they want to try for the win, they're going to have to pressure the ball a bit more.
Commentate on my game now.
Oh, thanks. So he was dodging in there to try and get some pressure on the ball, but did not work. Okay, cool. What else are we doing? So, let's rename that one. So now that Linus is headed off somewhere else, I can say that I don't think I'd have put the Ulf there, because still within risky surfing distance, but seems alright. Oh, he's just been KO'd. Will he use the apothecary? He will not use the apothecary. Cool, so yeah, Linus has gone upstairs now. All good fun. Right, let's see how the Skaven are getting on with the flings down here. So, halflings are still on the ball. Let's see if he's going to make any progress here. So, timeout's possible, but we're not doing timeouts in this game. In this tournament, sorry. So it's a chilled, fun activity. So, not diving tackle, pretzel tail is on the ball, which makes life a bit more challenging for our little halfling friend. And here we go for the blitz. So what's this guy got? So he's going for the... so powered the halfling off the pitch there. So yeah, lots of pressure on this one now. Halfling tree is down there. Oh, we've got a catcher on the ball now, which is probably a bonus. Fails to poison his opponent. Silly skill. Right, okay. That was a bad turn for the halfling, so it's all going to go wrong now, I think. Oh well. Could have been a glorious halfling win for the first one. Doesn't look like it, though.
Listen, that was a misclick. That was a misclick.
I didn't watch. What's the matter? Is it... Cool. So the commentary people have just joined here. So hello to them. Some of us have been commentating this game for ages. It's about to go wrong for the halflings, I think, sadly. So he joined at a key moment. And the ball is not down, so he pushed him back. No, oh, he's still got one reroll. Interesting. He's going to push him off the pitch there. See where the ball ends up. It's always fun. It goes straight out. And what have we got left? We've got a gutter runner able to pass to this guy here. So this could be quite a fun finish the first half. But to be honest, if the halflings don't score, I think it's fairly likely to be a Skaven win. Rodville's quite a cool... I think it sounds very Skaven somehow. This could be fun. What's the thrower going to do then? Oh, he's got 2 turns, see. Ah, right, okay, he's getting this. Ah, okay, he's got 2 turns. Oh, easy peasy then. Oh, so in fact, he doesn't even need to pass the blitz, so he can just pass the gutter runner. Pay attention, Mike. So he's bringing the blitzer back. I suppose Deep Root could take out the gutter runner, potentially. So might need to put the other gutter runner in scoring range as well, somewhere around here, potentially. Or is he going to pick up the ball with it? Alright, so he's going to pick up the ball. Oh, so he's still got the blitzer in scoring range. Right, so basically if the gutter runner gets taken out, let's go with the blitzer, but if not, then score with the gutter runner, because it's 2 pluses. And he's still got a reroll. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. What can the halflings do here? Not a lot. Who's he going to throw him at? Oh, nice. 7-7-7, straight down to make it a very short throw. Oh well. So push away and then run to freedom, but although I can't imagine... I don't think I'd have blitzed with the Rat Ogre anyway next turn, so I'm not sure I'd have bothered. So, looks like blitzer likely to take out the halfling, I think. And then it's a handoff for the score. Is he going to try and... Oh no, he could try and surf the other guy first. Yep, so first bit done successfully. Handoff successfully, and that's the score. Oh well. Touchdown! Touchdown for the Skeeves. Right, okay, so I suppose second half now, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so that not likely to go tremendously well, so let's come out of that one. Let's see how the other games are going. So the boy kicked anyway, so no problem there. Alright, so let's see what's going on with these other ones then. So the goblins are still in a decent position, so they're going to win that one, looks like. Very exciting. Good to have a goblin win in the first round. And oh, it looks like the Skavens have finished, have they? No, have I just renamed things the wrong way around? Let's have a look. Oh right, yeah, no, I turned the Skaven off, didn't I? Right, let's see what games we've got going then. So I got that one. And I got... Oh yeah, I haven't checked in on the dwarfs for a while, have we? Ah, I know what's going on. I haven't turned that one off. That's why I can't see it. Duh. Right. So what's going on here? 2-1 now to the Wood Elves. Interesting. Okay, so the Dwarfs didn't manage to score in their drive, got turned over, and it's a Wood Elf win there. Probably a good moment actually to have a look at how the league is going actually. So let's do that one. So let's turn that one off, turn that one on, and let's have that one. There we go. That's what we wanted. Whoops. So on this one, let's just check that's coming through okay. It's not. Interesting. Right, let's have a look. Got a bit of a mega screen here, so I have to do a little bit of fiddling around. So we'll do that. There we go. Right, so let's see how these results are going.
Somebody needs to clear away for breakfast. About 2 people, by the looks of it.
Wandered off for a bit. That will happen, inevitably. Right, cool. So where we got to was that's interesting. Why is that doing that? Oh right. Got too many things showing now. Right, let's turn him off. No, turn that back on again. Turn that off. Turn that on. I don't know what. That's interesting. Oh, I know what's going on. Because I flicked back to that. Oh no, we've got a great big thing going on. Right, okay, here we go. So, right, that makes more sense. Anyway, right, so I was going to look at the Dungeon Bowl. Right, where is the Dungeon Bowl? There we go. Right, European tournaments. There we go. Right. So what have we got? We saw a 5-2. That was the Wood Elves against the High Elves. Got about half the games finished by now. Then, so we started at 10 o'clock. So we were expecting them to start finishing off at this stage. Let's see what games we had. So the Demons of Khorne won. Stimmer's a good player, so that's reasonable. And yeah, so we're seeing Demons of Khorne and Vampires at the top of the table down there, and obviously the Wood Elves at the top of the table. Nope, not quite. Oh, interesting. Charisma Dodgers reasonably high up. So, alright, so there must be a net thing going on. It's 2-1 and then 4 casualties for the Reekland Reavers. Let's have a look at those. They got Mighty Zerg. Make some people happy. Some big Mighty Zerg fans out there somewhere. Humans got a win, so the Wood Elves got a big win. Yes, the Undead. That we watched lots of that game. That was a win. Justician won. Any interesting losses that we might not have expected? Doesn't look like it at the moment. Oh, Derold lost. I wonder who Derold. Alright, so that was the D Centipede. So that's lost to the Reekling Reavers. So Ludgrip. Right, okay, that's quite cool. And Ludgrip beat Derold in there. Early casualty for him. Cool. All good fun stuff going on there. Right, how are we doing with the games then? Let's flick off the. Flick that off. Alright, let's see what's going on with our various games. So that one, I'm finished. This one, this is Linus now. And he's just chilling out in there, so that's fine. Probably going to finish quite quickly that game. Right, so let's see what games we have got still ongoing. So let's stick that one on for a bit while I find some other games that are coming to the death, as it were. So, actually, yeah, let's stick this one on. Just to show what I'm going to be looking at. So there we go, that'll do. So the idea here is, league tournaments. It's a shame actually that it doesn't separate out the Dungeonbowl ones, because those ones we're interested in. So it looks like we have a 1-1 there between humans and orcs. We've got a 2-0, that's the Goblin one that I was watching. So well done to him, he scored that second touchdown. Obviously no harm in scoring that, they're not going to score back, I don't think. What have we got here? We've got a 1-0, might pop in on. There's not much point in popping in there because it's 1-0 to the Wood Elves, I think, probably. Let's see if the Wood Elves have got the ball. This could be quite an interesting one. Panic Black, obviously a very good player. Got some Necros winning there. Necro game. Yeah, Chaos Dwarfs are still beating up the Halflings there. 1-1. Pete's winning. That's quite fun. 1-1 down. Oh, that's going to be. That looks like it might finish a 1-1 down there. Right, so let's have a look. This could be an interesting one as well. So we've got another couple of games to come up now then. Get rid of that one. Cool, so let's turn that one off. Looks like a bit of a just hanging out down there for the Dark Elves, which is entirely reasonable play. I'm just going to tell Linus that shortly. That's the same game, right? So let's swap that one over to for. Right, what's going on down here? So that's the Amazons on the ball. So we've got Lewd Grip. Lewd Grip in there, we've got some Chaos Pact. So it looks like the Amazons are just hanging out with the ball in a solid cage. Possibly about to score. That one finished, so let's switch that one over. Right, what's going on here then? How many games we've got going? So we got so that one's finished, and then we got that one going on. And then we got an icy one. So let's see if we can find the icy one here. Oh, so this one is Wood Elves. Wood Elves against. Can't even tell. Wood Elves against Amazons. That's interesting. And the ball is on the floor. But potentially about to be picked up. So picking up the ball for the score here, looks like, for the win. Not yet. The catch should probably get the ball, isn't he? Yeah, solid, there we go. And touchdown. Oh, it's 2-0. 2-0 Spartaco. Okay, cool. Let's finish that one then. And let's see what's going on here. So the Dark Elves scored. One to score back there, so that's not tremendously likely. Let's see what's going to go on with this one. Cool. So we got Amazon stall out down there going on, and got that happening. And I thought we had 3 games on the go. Oh no, I've only got 2 games on the go. Cool. Alright, so let's see if there's any other interesting ones going on. Should we have a bit of Necro? That could be fun. Right, and then so let's switch that. Here we go, Necro. Let's have a bit of him. I forgot now, they can tell when you join games, which is always fun. Right, what's going on here then? So, looks like Mav is winning. Hello Mav. He's 1-0 up, but obviously Red's got the ball. The Red Necro. We've got similar builds, so we've got a block. We've got a block wolf there, mighty blow wolf, and a block wolf, and is the mighty a 5 out? Ouch! And a mighty 2 mighty blow wolves on that? No, block and mighty blow. So they've gone similar on that one, but it looks like one of them has been more effective than the other. So Mav is winning, but has players down. So this one is looking like a pretty nailed-on draw, has to be said, unless something crazy happens, because the Reds have got advantage of numbers, but the Blue have got a touchdown up. Cool. So I think we can switch back quite cheerfully to the Norse game. What else have we got going as well? So we got the Amazons stalling out for the win. Score in the next turn. Could potentially score in the next turn or the one after that, potentially. Right, let's watch this. So this is likely to be the last game finishing, because it was the last game to start. But I suppose something else could happen along the meantime. Right, so the games are starting to finish a bit now as well. Let's just have a look what's going on around the grounds. Oops. Cool. So yeah, so we've got nice legal stay at home, which we like. So it looks like a win in the other Necro mirror match there. Human mirror match. Might be a draw, might not be. This one is the one we're watching. Panico's going to walk it in the next round, I expect. The Chaos Dwarfs almost finished beating up the Halflings there. This one's looking like it's going to be a draw. Skaven still only winning 1-0. 2-1 win looking good. 7 spectators on that one, so maybe that's quite an interesting one. Assume Pete's still got this one under control. And so on. Oh wait a second, the goblins... Is that different? Oh, that wasn't the goblins one that I was watching, I don't think. That was a different one. 2-all, okay. 2 goblin high elf games going on there. Wood elf, just 1-0 on that one. Tomb King's losing to Underworld. Not quite sure which is the more powerful race out of those two, really. Depends on the rule set, usually. Cool. It's all good fun. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Almost all the games finishing there now. Humans now at the top with their 5 casualties. Is that another? I wonder if that's another Zug related one. No, just a standard one on that one. Much Mighty Blow. Yeah, but just a little bit of Mighty Blow, but just enough to cause 5 casualties. Who's that against then? That's the Wasteland Outcasts. That was against. That was against the Necros. So 5 casualties against Necro. Ow, 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 ow. Pain. Alright, let's see how Lance is going on. He's got the ball. That's good news. So is he going to be able to get the ball down to the end zone? Only 1 out for each person as yet, so no big damage from the Necro as yet. That's going to be interesting. I wonder if he's going to flick round to the top now. That could be really good actually if he gets. Who's on the ball? Wait a second. Yes, he's got a catcher on the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to go for it possibly to get it cozy over there, but it's looking pretty good. Nice. Is he going to bother going for it? I don't think I would if I was him. He's got plenty of reroll scores. He's got 4 rerolls. Went for 3 rerolls and leader. He does like going for it, in fairness. And that brings the 2 dice block on the witch. She's got dodge though. Interesting, pushing closer and pushing free. Not sure about that one. Alright, come on then, Dark Girls. Let's see how you can get out of this one. Possibly just pressure on the ball. Might need to leave some players in base contact on this one, so it might be a few punched Dark Elves on the next one, maybe. There we go. It's a bit tidier. Ba-ba-bum. See, I think I would just blitz a cage, blitz the corner of the cage potentially on this one, and then put pressure on the ball. There we go. So he's powered him. Stunned. And then just getting in the way again. Plenty of speed from this witch elf to get around here. Could take the one, could put in there and then take the 2 dice block on the elf potentially. But it's fairly easy to get rid of him. But actually, the trick with the Norse on this next turn, I think, is that they don't need to make much progress, so you can just punch quite a few Dark Elves, I'm guessing. Will he follow up here? So you can blitz the... He did follow up. Alright, okay. That's where the frenzy on the Ulf makes things a little more complicated. Hope he remembers. The Ulfs do have frenzy. Sure will. Alright, here we go then. So he's got a fair amount of punching that he can do. He's got at least three, probably four punches. So it's about how he sort of manufactures those, really. This could be an interesting one. So there's the first one. That's Pow. Not causing much damage though, sadly. The question is who he uses to get rid of that blitzer. Is he going to use the ball carrier? No. Oh right, okay, another Pow. Nice. Some damage would be good. Yep, stun. That's useful. And that was lucky to get a Pow because that would have been 1 dice for the second hit there. But he's getting through the armour, which is nice. 2 stuns. What's he going to do with the ball carrier is the question here, really. Got to watch out for this lineman possibly standing up. Yep, solid enough. Good turns blocking there. So yeah, I'll finish off this game, I think, and then do a quick roundup of where we are in the first round. Do let us know if you're finding any enjoyment from this one. Not many people watching, but meh, it's all good fun. So we'll see how we go. Might take the second round off, come back for the third round, and we'll see how things are going at home. So the question here is how many Dark Elves can he get back in the way, and how many does he have to leave in contact, and then how much punching damage happens. Alright, okay. Champion 2019 coming out. Well, he's certainly putting lots into base contact, relying on that armor 8 quite strongly. Okay, here comes the blitz then. Okay, he's used dodge, push back, and then push back again, hopefully. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright. Now. So this could be really damaging for the... what was it? What's the situation with this Witch Elf? The Witch Elf block? Yep. Witch Elf did have block. So that was good survival skills by the ball carrier there. So this is going to be an interesting next turn, to say the least. There goes the reroll. Oh, alright, okay. So, oh no, just 1 reroll. 1 left. Right, come on then, Norseman. See what we can pull out of this one. If we can get this safe, I'll be very impressed. Oh dear. Broken jaw for... Yikes. So that's just a lineman, but every little helps. Nice finish to the turn there, definitely. Always good to get Dark Elf off the pitch. Okay, what's the plan here then? So he has got the Ulf, could come round the back potentially. It all depends what the result of the early blocks is, I suppose. Lots to think about on this one. Yeah, that doesn't help very much. That doesn't either, no. Interesting blocking 2 into 1. He's a big thing saying frenzy. So frenzy's good fun. Nice. Okay, cool. So there's a sort of cage forming now. So we may not need to move the ball carrier at all, or we could run through and go for it to score. So those are just two main options there. That was nice. That's right. It's only. The only problem is this chap on the floor. So I wonder if he's going to get a boot to the head. Doesn't look like it. Right. Okay. Interesting. So he has left a 1 dice hit on the ball carrier. Ball carrier doesn't have dodge. Shush. Sweary, sweary. Apologies to those of a tender disposition. Right, okay, it's quite a big turn. Is he going to bother with the 1 dice block? Question. Your brother shouldn't be saying anything. Tut tut tut. Tish wandered off. Well, there we go. So he did win. He went for the 1 dice blitz. Now, who's he got left to get the ball is the question. There we go. Oh, failed to pick up. There's a reroll. It's got to reroll that one, really. Oh, snake eyes. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Unbelievable. Right, well, there we go. There we go. This is one of the last games now, so it's quite fun. Because there's people watching. Okay, Is he going to go for the pickup? No. So has he got anyone who can go for the pickup is the question, or is he just going to protect the ball? He's not sitting behind me anymore. He's gone upstairs so I can commentate with impunity. So he's got the spare lineman there. He might be able to pick up. Oh, he's got it. Hooray! Nice one. Still got 4 rerolls as well, which is always handy. Not 100% sure on that positioning. I suppose it's... Oh yeah, he's got the run that can come around. Fantastic. Made the go for it. That wasn't a runner. Lineman. Don't think the second go for it was necessary. The go for it was necessary. There we go. Lots of dark elves on the floor now. It's good news. Question is, will he go for the stall or will he go for the win? Foul with the elf. Right. I see. This is how we're going. Thank you very much. You. This is Linus's game. Well, it's looking fairly solid now, to be honest. Quite cool. Alright, so it's fairly solid. I don't know if this is the last game that's finishing then. Oops, there's the Facebook. Let me do that. Right. Right, let's see how the whole thing is finishing off. Still got a few games going on there. So yeah, we had a 2-0. Any other big touchdown wins? So the 5-2 was obviously the big one in there. We had a 3-0 with the corn, which is very impressive. It's looking fairly solid there, to be honest. I wonder if he'll take the score. He might go for the dodge in, I suppose, with the... That's just no dodge on that one. Interesting. That's not very good blocking there, was it? No rerolls left either. That's quite good. Right, so the question is, will he go for the score or will he go for the one more turn of stalling? It's not necessarily easy. No dodge on that guy, right, okay. Let's see how this one goes. I'm going to avoid any coaching. I could see exactly what I would want to do. Very sunny. Not enough players out to go for the... It would be nice to cause quite a lot of damage, but doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. It's going to be interesting to see how solid he can make this. Actually, it'll be quite good. It's got a nice finish, anyway. It's not always easy to stall in these situations. Pow pow pow. Okay, interesting. This is all good. Is it? No, wait a second. So he's left. He has left this guy up the top here. So let's see what happens there. Because he could. Is this guy? No, he's no dodge on. No dodge and no rerolls. Okay, so it's 2 3-up dodges to do anything useful with him. Interesting how throwers on the ball. I suppose as good as any. What we're doing here then? So he's managed to power the witch. That was good. Could have been dangerous if he hadn't managed to power the witch, of course. So the question is, will he give him 2 turns to score here or not? What do we think? Right. I wonder what he's going to do here. He's sitting upstairs, so it's not a, no giveaways. I wonder if he's setting up for some sort of a cage type thing. Going for some dodges, obviously. Oh, he scored. Okay, cool. Alright, 2 turns for the Dark Elf to score back. It's going to be quite an exciting finish. Time for a cup of tea. Alright. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, I washed.
You wash? Well, congratulations. So, 1-1. Very exciting. 2 turns for the Dark Elves to score back.
Linus.
Yeah. Well, no, Linus just went 1-1.
I told him to.
You shouldn't be talking to him.
Yeah, he's like, no,
you
I'm
baddie.
not going to do that. And I'm like,
Shazam! Oh, that's very sporting. What a well brought up young man that is. Is this the last game to finish? Is the question. I don't know, Pete W's game's still going. He was one of the first to start as well. What's taking him so long? What else do we have? We have Wood Elf game still going. This might not actually be the last to finish, having started half an hour, 40 minutes after then lots of others. Quite fun. Right, so 2 turns to score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players for the Dark Elves. Obviously plenty. No rerolls is the big thing. Don't think Norse are going to be able to get, unless there's a blitz. Obviously. Okay, well that helps a tad maybe. Well, the Norse aren't going to score. Oh, and a catch. That definitely helps. Spectator Nobby Nob leaves at this point. It's very exciting. This will be a bit sad if he loses this one, to be honest. So why are these players leaving at this stage? It's exciting. 2 turns to go. Now what? So, pushy push push. Good pushes, well done. Right, okay, so now he needs to try and make a hole in order to get a player up. But that's made it a little challenging. So there's a gap at the top, obviously, but so there's the assist, and then he needs to cancel the assists, cancel the friendly assists, so cancel this one or this one, I'm guessing, and then blitz with one of these guys. It's not easy now. There we go. So that's. Oh, actually, I don't know what that one's going to be doing, to be honest. Right, that hasn't done anything, I don't think. And now the Witch Elf's moving. Okay. So neither of those 2 players are any good, actually. Right. Now what? Okay, that doesn't do anything. Let's have a look. What's happening here? Okay, there's the push. Oh no, it's a draw! Oh, let's give that a cheer. Oh well. Oh, there we go. So there we go, 1-1 draw on that one. Let's see if there's any other games going on. So that's the one we are watching. Then we've got game all finished there. That one's pretty much almost finished. 11 spectators, lots of people watching PW. You know, finish off that guy. We've got I wonder if that was a draw playing out or if it's going to be a win. I think we're all good there. Fantastic. Alright, so let's see how the table is looking. So we've been on the table a couple of times. Let's refresh it. So I've only got 2 games left going on that one. So at the top of the table we got Samaeans with his 5 casualties, and then Elkonda Juzov with 5 casualties as well, but took one. Both 2-0 wins. And then in the other side we've got Stimmies. We've got Demons of Khorne and Vampires at the top, which is fantastic. Orcs and Chaos Dwarfs, but it's only after 1 game obviously, so all good fun. So don't know if I'll be back for the second round, but we'll see how it goes. See how life is happening. So I will stop for the moment and hopefully catch people later.